Hello dear students, welcome back to our English class. Today we are beginning our chapter 2. The name of the chapter is Home Sweet Home. The name of the chapter is Home Sweet Home, which is written by Nicholas Horsberg. We all know the importance of home in our lives. Whether our home is small or big, we love it. When all the members of our family live together happily, peacefully, loving, and helping one another, it becomes a sweet home. In this chapter, we are going to read the story of Django and his family. In the beginning, Django was not satisfied with his small house, but later he realized that his small house is the best place to live in. So, let us begin our chapter. Come to the first paragraph. Anton Iona, Django shouted angrily to his son and daughter. Stop beating that drum and clanging that tambourine. Put them away in your cupboard immediately. And put away those other toys too before I trip over them. Django has two children, Anton and Iona. Django was very angry and told the children to stop beating the drum and clanging the tambourine. Drum and tambourine are the musical instruments. He told them to keep all their toys back in the cupboard before he trip over them. Trip over them means before he fall over them or slip on them. The children looked gloomy, however, they stopped the music and carried the instruments to their cupboard in the corner of the room. So the children looked very gloomy. Gloomy means very sad. They were very sad, but still they stopped their game, their music, and kept all the instruments in the cupboard which was in the corner of the room. Django had been trying to read the newspaper, and the noise of his 9-year-old son's drumming and his 7-year-old daughter's accompaniment of the tambourine had given him a headache and made him irritable. When the children were playing, Django was trying to read the newspaper. Django's son was 9 years old and the daughter was 7 years old. Son was beating the drum and the girl was clanging the tambourine. And due to the loud noise of these musical instruments, he got a severe headache, which made him so irritable. Although the drumming and jangling had stopped, Anton and Iona being obedient children, the throbbing in Django's temples continued. It felt as if the percussion section of a large orchestra still played at its loudest in his heart. Anton and Iona were very obedient children, so they stopped drumming and jangling. Jangling means making harsh sound. Though they stopped everything, still Django had severe pain due to regular beats. Throbbing means causing pain due to regular beats in his temples. Temples is a part located on the side of the head between the forehead and ears. Still he felt pain. It felt like a large orchestra played. Orchestra means with different types of musical instruments. Still he felt a lot of noise, a loud noise in his head, and was very much disturbed. He was too much disturbed by the loud noise. Django's wife Monica emerged from the kitchen and entered the living room. Monica was small, but the kitchen too was small, not much larger than a cupboard. She felt she needed a bit of fresh air. She had heard the shouting and had now come out to see what was going on. Django's wife was Monica. She came out of the kitchen. Emerged means come out. And entered into the living room. She was small in height and the kitchen also was very small. She felt that she needed a bit fresh air because she was continuously cooking in the kitchen. She heard the lot of noise made by Django, Django was very angry and she hid in the kitchen, and she came out of the kitchen to find out what was happening there. Come to the next paragraph. Where else are they to play? She challenged Django. She asked Django where the children will go to play. Anywhere but in my ear, replied Django. I have a headache. Django said that wherever they want to play they can, but not very close to him because he was having a severe headache. We have to learn to share the space we have, said Monica. How do you think they feel when you keep them up all night with your snoring? Monica said, whatever space we are having in the house, we should learn to share. She asked, what about your snoring? Snoring means making sound during sleep. She said that you just think about your children, how they adjust with your snoring in the night. I wouldn't know about that, said Django, snorting. I am asleep at night. So how would I know what my snoring sound like? When Monica said Django that he snore at night, Django replied to her that he did not know about that and he did not know what kind of sound he make. Well, I can tell you, replied Monica, like a buffalo running through here. Monica said that what kind of sound Django used to make. She said that it seems that all the buffaloes are running here and there. How the sound? Like the buffaloes running here and there. The children tried to muffle their giggles. When the children heard Monica's reply, they both started laughing by covering their face or hiding their laughter. Muffle means to cover. Giggle means to laugh like a silly. Come to the next paragraph. I can see and hear you very well, said Django, looking at them out of the corner of his eyes. Django said to children that he can see and hear their laughter, and he was looking through the corner of his eyes. The giggling stopped abruptly and then started again when their mother winked. She seemed to be on their side. When Django said something to the children, they stopped their laughter suddenly or immediately. Abruptly means suddenly or immediately. And they started again laughing when they saw their mother winked. Winked means close or open one eye quickly. It seemed that she is on their side. Monica shook her head, smiled at the children, and returned to the kitchen. Anton took out his pack of cards and, seating himself at the dining table, began to shuffle them noisily. Iona found her rag doll and began to talk to it on the floor. After all this, Monica just smiled and returned back to the kitchen. Then Anton took out his pack of cards and started shuffling. Shuffling them means mixing them. And sat at the dining table, and Iona also started to play with her doll and started talking to it. Who? What would you been doing these days? She chirped, holding the doll aloft. She was just asking the doll what she had been doing in those days, and she holded her doll aloft. Aloft means upward. Keeping her doll upward in her hands, she was talking to it and playing. Django signed and opened his newspaper again. After a few moments, he threw it aside, rose from his chair, and made for the front door. Django took a deep breath. Signed means deep breath, and opened the newspaper again to read it. After a few moments, he just kept it aside and he got up from the chair and moved towards the front door. Why he got up immediately and went towards the front door? Because again the children were making sound. He was severe headache, and again he is disturbed by the children's sound. So this is end of the today's class. So just read the chapter and understand it. It's very easy to understand. If you did not understand, again you just listen the video, and rest of the chapter you just read it, and we'll meet you tomorrow.